Why can't you target fat loss? We hear this question all the time from people who are frustrated that they can't seem to get rid of those stubborn areas of fat. So in this week's video, we're going to dive into why this happens and what you can do about it. Before we get started, let's clear up some misconceptions right off the bat. The reason we have fat on our bodies is to protect vital organs, insulate us from extreme temperatures, and help us move thanks to the amazing properties of brown fat. It also acts as an energy reserve so we don't starve when food isn't immediately available. And while there may be benefits to having more muscle mass versus body fat, carrying some body fat is necessary for survival. When it comes to losing weight, most people focus primarily on one area, the scale. Unfortunately, using weight loss as your main metric is not only a flawed approach, but it can also lead to discouragement and frustration. This is because weight loss, especially as you start to get leaner, slows down as you lose more and more weight. The scale may slow down because your body wants to maintain a certain amount of body fat for survival. It doesn't matter how much you want to lose that last 10 pounds. Your body won't budge. Even if you continue to eat at a very low-calorie deficit, the scale will hit a plateau. This is because your body has reached its set point for weight loss, and it will do everything possible to prevent you from losing any more weight. That might include slowing your resting metabolism, making you feel hungrier, or even increasing your appetite. These physiological changes happen because your body wants to maintain homeostasis. Homeostasis is a fancy word for balance. Your body will try anything to get back into balance. When you are in a calorie deficit, you are out of balance, so your body will make adjustments to return to balance. Even though the scale might not be moving, you might be surprised to notice that you are actually getting leaner, even if the number on the scale hasn't changed. Since the scale isn't always a reliable indicator of progress, especially as you get leaner, you should also assess your body composition to see how much fat you've lost. One way to do this is by taking body measurements or by tracking how your clothes fit. Another method is by taking progress photos. But perhaps the best way to track your body composition is by using calipers to measure your body fat percentage. Taking these measurements periodically will allow you to see the progress you're making over time. Remember, your goal should be to reduce your body fat percentage, not necessarily to lose weight, because you could potentially lose muscle instead of fat if you aren't lifting weights. Okay, now that we understand why losing weight and body fat can get challenging, let's talk about why you can't target fat loss. Imagine your body is like a car, and fat loss is like driving to a destination. When you first get in the car and turn the key in the ignition, the engine starts, and this represents the beginning of your fat loss journey. At this point, you have a lot of energy, you're motivated, and you're ready to take action. As you drive, you encounter various road conditions, some smooth and easy, others full of bumps and detours. Similarly, as you continue to lose weight, the process becomes more and more difficult due to physiological adaptations that make it harder to burn fat. The further you drive, the more fuel you consume, just as your body burns calories to sustain itself. However, unlike a car with a limited fuel tank, your body can tap into stored energy reserves to keep going, even when you think you've hit rock bottom. You still have fat left to burn. Now, imagine that your car has multiple wheels, each representing a different part of your body. Just as a car can't move forward if one wheel is stuck, you can't lose weight if one part of your body isn't functioning correctly. For example, your body needs a certain amount of body fat to function properly. If you get too lean, your hormones may become unbalanced, leading to problems like irregular menstrual cycles in women or reduced testosterone in men. Additionally, being overweight or obese can cause health issues such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease. Therefore, your body has evolved to maintain a certain set point for both weight and body fat percentage. This means that if you go too far below this set point, your body will work overtime to bring you back up. In other words, you can't target fat loss because your body burns fat from all over at the same time. It's not like you can selectively target belly fat, for example, and leave the rest of your body untouched. Another thing to consider is that genetics play a significant role in where you store and burn fat. Some people naturally carry more fat around their midsection, while others tend to store it more on their lower body. Additionally, age, sex, and thyroid function can also influence where fat is stored on your body. When you're trying to lose weight, you can't simply spot reduce fat by working out different muscle groups. No amount of sit-ups or leg raises will get rid of belly fat. Instead, the key is to stick to a calorie deficit for long enough to reach your goal. And during that time, you have to make sure you're still eating enough protein. This is because muscle tissue is more metabolically active than fat tissue, meaning that it requires more energy to maintain. By preserving muscle mass, you can keep your resting metabolism higher, which will help you burn more calories even when you're not working out. Also, the more muscle mass you have, the heavier you can lift. Being stronger and having more muscle mass will help speed up fat loss because you'll be able to lift heavier weights for longer periods of time, which will increase the amount of calories you burn during your workouts. It's important to remember that everyone's body is unique and will respond differently to different diets and exercise programs. What works for one person may not work for another. Therefore, it's crucial to find a plan that suits your individual needs and preferences. When creating a plan, it's essential to consider factors such as your dietary restrictions, lifestyle, and fitness goals. So here's a step-by-step guide to creating a fat loss plan that works for you. Step 1. Calculate your daily calorie needs. To calculate your maintenance calories, you can use an online calculator such as the one provided by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Simply enter your information such as age, gender, weight, and activity level, and the calculator will estimate your daily calorie needs. Once you know your maintenance calories, you can create a calorie deficit ranging from 250 to 500 calories per day. This will help you lose between 1 to 2 pounds of body fat per week, which is a healthy and sustainable rate of weight loss. Step 2. Prioritize protein intake. Protein is an essential nutrient that plays a crucial role in maintaining muscle mass during weight loss. Aim for at least 73 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day. Good sources of protein include lean meats, poultry, fish, beans, lentils, tofu, and Greek yogurt. Step 3. Focus on whole foods. Whole foods are packed with nutrients and fiber which can help you feel full for fewer calories. Include plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins in your diet. These foods are essential for providing your body with the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants it needs to stay healthy while you're losing weight. Step 4. Limit processed foods and added sugars. Processed foods often contain high amounts of unhealthy fats, added sugars, and sodium, which can hinder weight loss efforts. Added sugars, in particular, can cause a spike in blood sugar levels followed by a crash that can leave you feeling hungry and fatigued. Replace sugary drinks, desserts, and processed snacks with healthier alternatives like fruits, whole grains, and nuts. Step 5. Stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day can help you stay hydrated and reduce feelings of hunger. Water has 0 calories and can fill up your stomach, helping you control portions and reduce overall calorie intake. Step 6. Be patient and consistent. Losing body fat takes time and consistency. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Stay committed to your calorie deficit, protein intake, and exercise routine. Track your progress regularly to stay motivated and make adjustments as needed. In conclusion, the ability to target fat loss is a common misconception. While it's natural to want to get rid of stubborn areas of fat quickly, it's essential to understand the limitations of our bodies and the importance of overall health and well-being. Rather than focusing on specific areas of the body, it's more effective to adopt a holistic approach that considers the entire body and its systems. This approach should include a balanced diet, regular physical activity, stress management techniques, and adequate sleep. It's also important to keep in mind that losing weight can have a significant impact on your mental health and well-being. So it's essential to prioritize self-care and seek support when needed. Weight loss can be challenging, and there will be times when you feel like giving up. But it's essential to remember that every small step you take towards a healthier lifestyle is a step in the right direction. Whether you're able to lose body fat in the areas you desire or not, you're still making positive changes that will benefit your overall health and well-being. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. If you found it helpful, please like, comment, and share it with your friends. Remember, progress takes time and consistency. So don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Stay committed to your goals and celebrate your achievements along the way. We'll see you next week.